Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Bitterberry. I'm going to be doing case 2 of the Dark Side Detective, A Fumble in the Dark. This is a point and click kind of spooky puzzle game. I've already, oh, actually, no, I did the first 2. I haven't played this in a while. I forgot. So we did case number 1 and case number 2. Case number 3 is Druid's Delight. On Nanny Dooley's request, Patrick and I are going to the clan's ancestral home in Ireland. Okay. Let's go. I have not been able to play this game in a while, and I'm very sad, but I'm very happy we're playing now. Detective McQueen, well, Dooley, in 307 hours, our flight will have landed in Ireland. Are you excited? Sort of. I'm kind of nervous to meet my Irish cousins. What if they're not as smart or well informed as I am, and we can't hold conversations? Let's just go in with an open mind, yeah? I've always wanted to visit Ireland. I love how he's always in his uniform. How did we end up on a boat? We were in an airport in the last screen. The castle is on Low Dooley, remember? Lake Dooley? We transitioned off screen. Smart. There are 307 hours. That would have been one hell of a load time. Barnacle Murphy. I won't bring you any closer to that accursed castle. Well, it's inland, so you can't really bring us any closer. I can't, and I won't. We're on our own, Dooley. Let's get to the castle. Oh, I have money. American dollars. Why are you calling it an accursed castle? Because perfectly nice castle is not so good for tourism. People want their castles cursed, and that's a fact. Oh my god, that was a puppy. Look, detective, a seal. How are you getting on there, little bud? I can't stand the rain. I hear ya. It never rains back home. Dooley, it rains about 40% of the time back home. Detective, I'm waxing lyrical for the old country. You leave me and my rose-tinted glasses alone. Dooley, did you bring your gun with you? I wasn't allowed, but I felt naked with an empty holster, so I took my speed gun. Anyone gets high around me, and I'll know about it. A grand day for drying some clothes at that. Phone line, caravan. Is that a sweat lodge? A sweat lodge in this in this weather? Behind caravan? A broken generator. I guess I need some kind of fuel. Where am I going to find that out here? Hanging out behind an old metal box in the rain, trying to get a generator up and running. Kind of like kindergarten all over again. What? All right, let's go in. It's so dark in here. Harbor Master. Ah, there you are. That's true. I am here. Bring this back to Ian. Not what I ordered at all. Good lass. Off you hop. Blushes. You received spirits. That's the spirit, or rather, it's not. Ha ha ha. Christ, I'm funny. Keep your tingly digits to yourself. This phone is for official harbor business only. What a view. Aye, you'd think a rainy gray landscape would lose its shine after a while, but you'd be wrong. This place is cozy. It reminds me of some apartments in the city back home. We just going? Just going. Is there anything in the boat I can look at? I wonder what happened if I push don't you dare. Nice picture frame you have there. Shame if somebody was to put a picture in it. Postcards from Derry, Dingle, Dunlac, and one more. One from every port in Ireland. Wow, this guy has seen it all. I wish the captain let us travel in here and not out on the wet deck. All right, I guess that's it. Mick Taverns, where nobody can remember your name. Docks, screen 1, pretty clear. Look at its dead eyes. Seagulls are the sociopaths of the bird world. Oh, look at the cabin has kittens sleeping in it. Do you think it's their boat? It's the only logical conclusion. Kittens? Kittens? All right, let's go in. Wow. Only mildly greasy sandwich, fierce greasy chips, and blindingly greasy fry. Still not the worst menu I've seen. Let's see now. Do I want a muggin, a very real and literal haunting, or a flamin' kick to the nads? So many delightful options. If it helps any, my foot is already aflame. Framed money. What's all this? Oh, I like to frame foreign money. It's also mad looking. Where do you get it all? I buy it. You've no US money. I'm pretty sure they don't have money. As I hear it, the streets over there are paved with gold. Can you change this money into something local? What? Why would I want to do that? Then I'd have useless money. Let's frame the money. Sure thing, detective. Are we putting weed in his locker or sticking his fingerprints at the crime scene? Duly. Oh, and I'll give him the framed money. So I am an American. Sounds right. You can always spot an American by them telling you unasked that they are American. Right. Well, we have money, you see, but the streets, the golden pavements. That was a pre-gold rush. Now we have overcrowding, streets with no pavements, and paper money. I am sorry for your loss, and I framed some for you. Some framed American money to sell. Oh, right. Well, to quote the great philosopher Bixby Snyder, I'd buy that for $1, but an Irish dollar, a punt. We shall not regret giving away all of our holiday money. No, not one single bit. One Irish punt. Woman on date, man on date, bowl of chips. Painting of a castle. Look, that's where we're going. You're off to Castle Dooley? I hear it's cursed. Haunted, I heard. No, you two, it's got a mad cult in it. You're all wrong. It's infested with the good folk playing pranks on everyone who visits. I don't love the sound of any of that. You say you don't love it, but what I hear is you don't hate any of it either. Well, I do like a good bit of strangeness. These chips are a real work of art. Can't talk, mouthful of scalding hot chips. Chips? They call fries chips, and chips are called crisps. I don't know what they call crisps. Wait, I don't know what we call crisps. Do we call chips are in my top 15 favorite ways to cook potatoes. Something in my blood is telling me I'm home. He's so cute. Barfly, what do you want? Just passing by. I thought we'd say hello. Passing by, is it? Too good to stay, are you? Typical tourists. They say they love the place, but when it comes down to it, they still pack their bags and go home. Well, we have lives, work, and family. Are you saying we don't have lives, work, and family here? Do you think I was chiseled out of a block of marble? No, I wasn't. I was born. I have a family. I live here. I even have a job. You're not better than me. Geez, detective, you really are such a tourist. We have everything from whiskey to whiskey. What's the difference? The spelling mostly. Can you call us a taxi, please? Nope, we don't have phones in the pub. Pubs aren't a place for talking to people who aren't in the pub. Really? Taps. What can I do you for? Tell me about Bud Smarter. Oh, it helps you make better choices when almost said pickling friends. Picking friends. Taps out, detective. Moving on. Pud Light. What's that? Pudding is a sort of blood sausage. Well, if you squeeze the meat juice out and let it sit a while, you get this. I think I just got sink in my mouth a little. What's the deal with Stellar Assault? One drink and you'll be swinging punches at the moon. Believable. I already have a beef with that guy. What? Nothing. Police code. Okay, so we can't get a taxi. I'm just making sure. Okay, I think I've talked to everyone. Let's walk inland. It's just a gray haze. I'm not sure walking is a great idea. Should we give him this? The harbor master wanted me to give you this. She said she ordered something less harsh. Oh, right. I guess she wouldn't want to be drinking on the job. Here, give her this instead. Do you want the bottle back? I have no want for that. You hold on to it. A pint of the black stuff. What does that mean? Is it a pint of the inky void between the stars? Or is it wintry morning contained in a glass? Or maybe it's the chill of a cold wind atop a cloud-shrouded mountain. I gather it's all those things and more. All right, so I guess we got to go back to the harbor master. Nope, this is not where the harbor master is, Mary. She's in here. All right, here you go. Is this what you wanted? Oh, sweet savior, Christ divine. That'd take the edge off a bad day. I've always said you and I had each other's backs. Could ask you anything of each other, we could. That's the spirit, or rather, it's not. Okay, what did I give her that for? Can I use the phone now? I'd love to help you, and I really would. No word of a lie. We're best friends after all, friends who can ask anything of each other, right? I'm not sure I like where this is going. It's just the generator out back is broken, and the person who'd fix that, well, I let them call whoever they wanted. Fine. I always said you're one of the good ones. You post delivery girl. Haven't I always said that? It's true. She has always said that. Hands off, that's official harbor master business. Why harbor master and not harbor mistress? Well, because harbor mistress sounds like I'm going to tie your boat up with rope instead of bureaucracy. All right. Curtains. I know what you're thinking. Does the carpet match the curtains? Well, no. This is a tight wee box and a carpet would only get soaked, so it's smooth flooring for me. Okay, what am I? Fuel. Can I use this to nail scenes? I don't know what that means. A bottle of ghosts. All right, Mary, let's think. What are we supposed to be doing here? The castle, too far to walk. I think they're called move boxes here. The boat name. It was meant to be a placeholder name, but I never got around to changing it. It's a fine boat. I even got to run on biodiesel. How very thoughtful of you. Huh? I just did it to stop the seal glaring at me from slick-filled water. What's all this for? Are you asking me to marry you? No? Oh, I thought maybe you could turn this into fuel for the generator. That's only half what I need. What do you want me to solve the puzzle for you? Like some kind of sea sleuth? You need to bring me fatty oils and pure alcohol. Find me that, and I'll sort you out with some biodiesel. So clear, you can even see the fish shivering from the cold. Okay, Mary, let's think. I just gave you that. Yeah, but I was hoping I'd pay you to order a taxi. We have no phones here. No phones here. There be phoneless places, etc. Huh. Well, look out there, detective. You can see the last screen from a whole new angle. My knees feel weak. Okay, I'm a little stuck here, you guys. I don't know. I can't see much through here while the power is off. There's the phone line. The main way out of this town. Okay. Can I take your grease paper? They ate the chips. Knock yourself out, man. Need me to knock you out, detective? Please, no. Okay, I got greasy grease paper. A foul smelling concoction made of oils and liquor. Okay, do I give this to him? Would this do? Sure. Fade to black there while I do my mischief. Here's your biodiesel. Enjoy. Oh, we did it. Nice. Illegal homemade fuel. I should have the power back on for Fiona. Hopefully now she'll just use her phone to call a cab. taxi detective. You did it. You fixed the Jenny. I have light and heat again. I feel like the Queen of Terra. You can use the phone to call your harlots now. I'm not calling harlots. I need a taxi. Don't worry. I won't tell your wife there. Tell me what. The phone is fixed. Time to call for a taxi. TLPD, what's your problem? I need a taxi in Ireland, and I only know this one number. Oh, detective, I knew this would happen. There should be one outside McTavern's for you in a few moments. Wait, so I didn't have to do all that stuff? Oh, man. Oh, nice. Can we have a lift to the castle, please? Not for free. You can't scrub. Here, take this. Will you take us to the castle for this? Oh, that's the stool that Daisy sat on. In ya hop. Here you go, lads. Welcome to the countryside. Thanks. Ooh, spoopy. There it is, Dooley. Castle Dooley. It's exactly as I remember it. Hasn't changed a bit. Dooley, you've never been here before. You didn't even know it was real until last week. The memories are flooding back. Thor must be angry today. Isn't Thor Norse? Oh, you think he only makes it rain north of the border? The hills are alive with the sound of raining. So it turns out I am the king of Ireland. Makes sense when you think about it. It's impressive, isn't it? Oh, yes. A teeny bit dreary, though. Could do with a lick of paint or a second castle on the top. Something that differentiates it from all the other castles around. Great. The rain stops as soon as we finish walking in it. Rain will do that to you. Is this guy waiting for us? Greetings, sirs. I will take your bag so you may proceed to the ceremony. Because you're late. Sorry, home is a long distance and many puzzles away. Sir, I am a butler, not a judge. There's no judgment here, only butlerment. Why is there a giant stone badger at the front door? Oh, that badger is the family's mascot. D for domicile, most likely. Not Dooley. Definitely not that. I thought you were bringing in the bags. After the ceremony, sir, I must guard the door until then. Now that rain is cleared up, we look like a right pair of dry sprites. All right, let's go. Afraid the interior is locked until post-ceremony, to which you are late, as mentioned. This is where people hid away from nuclear bombs during the Cold War before our time, thank goodness. Officer Dooley is such... It's locked. What kind of exhibitionist lives in a glass house? It's not for people, it's a house for plants. Plants! There you go now. I thought plants were sweet, innocent things. Turns out they're little perverts. That explains why they never wear pants. Some of these apples look loose. It's not quite an orchard, but they are well-kept apple trees. We used to climb these as kids all the time. Did you know? Who is this we? The other Dooleys and myself, I guess. Smell that air, detective. We're a long way from home. Like, take the bins at Nanny Dooley's, a perfectly normal representation of home. Disgusting. Why would you pick a rubbish dump and not, I don't know, campsite or the city park or botanic house or, yeah, breathe it in, detective. This is what air actually tastes like. It's not quite an orchard. Okay, we read that. To Grove. Oh, leave him be, lads. He's not one for the doing of things. Hurry up, lads. The ceremony can't start until you click through. There you are. No, it's fine. Don't rush yourself. We're already 20 years late to your coming of age ceremony. What a few minutes more? Is this a coming of age thing? I don't know what that means. Does it come with gifts? Here, put this robe on. It might be a little tight, but it still should fit. It does come with gifts. Yay. How do I look? You look, excuse me, is there time to let it out a little? No, we're about to begin. Then you look great, buddy. Woo! Family and friends, we once more gather to acknowledge the turning of the great wheel. The time of year when young Dooley children become young Dooley adults and carry on the family duty. Let's start by answering the ancient questions you studied for. We've done what now? There's a test. Kevin, who are the Dooleys? We're a family of protectors who look out for all humankind's good. A family of cops? I'm from a line of narcs. Ruby, what is our eternal purpose? We keep the sun high in the sky, coming up every day to bless the soil and going down every night so that others on the planet can feel its warmth too. And Patrick, how do we do that? By believing in ourselves. What? No, we do it by wait. Is it getting dark? What the? The sun has gone out. Our sacred duty failed, and on such a prestigious day, how have I failed the family such? What to do in this both literal and figurative dark moment for the family? Detective, I think we gotta do something. I mean, I wasn't paying attention entirely, but I think dualies are meant to stop this kind of thing from happening. And I'm a dualie, and you're a dualie by common law. And this is kind of weird, I think. The kind of weird that maybe you'd be interested in looking into. And I don't ask for much, just food and lifts and excuses not to work and visits to my family. And I guess I'm asking, will you help me investigate this? Julie, you had me at detective. Let's go. All right. Wait, where are we going? Julie, I need some of your rope. I don't know how much more I can spare. Here's a small piece. What is it you're looking for? What's going on? Why is it so dark all of a sudden? I don't know. Something is wrong here. Very wrong. Perhaps something has happened to the sunstone. What is this sunstone? That's a story, but you're in a rush, so I'll give you the condensed version. The sun goddess, Ain, well, she was turned into a crane. Of course. Here the Irish mythology we're talking. People are always getting turned into birds. Less of your cheek. Anyway, when she became a crane, she laid this stone that controls the sun and gave it to Julia Han. Julia what? It means first Julie, which the story says Anne carved from a potato. Anyway, she gave the sunstone over to be protected forevermore. And it was until today. We'll get it back. Blood Wolf's dishonor. Dishonor is not a very reassuring term. Wolves are like hypnotists. If you're at the point in your life where you're turning to one of them, then you can't afford to be picky. I need to borrow your stick. The ancient dually Shillalag, Shillelagh. Anyway, what do you want this for? I think your Shillelagh may be able to get us out of here. Outside, how does that work then? I mean, out of the situation, the blackness. All right, here you go. We got a Slan. Oh, damn. These boulders are limestone. I wonder if, yes, there's a piece of flint sticking out of the rock. Oh, okay. Kid, what you drinking? That depends. You a cop? Not in this country. Well, then it's poison. Can I have some? Can you give it back? I'm gonna give you a soft yes. I don't know what that means, but I heard yes, and I'm a bit buzzed. So here. I wrap this here, pour this on. Ugh, what a waste. And we have a torch. I feel even more exposed now. I'll leave the rest of these limestone rocks alone. Makeshift torch. Now I just need a way to light it. Oh, teenage boy. You okay, kid? I'm not a kid anymore. I did my ceremony. No, wait. The ceremony was interrupted. I'm going to be a kid forever. Wah! You really have a way with kids. Always bowls over me to see you interacting with them. You're being sincere, aren't you? Always. What am I missing here? A steel bottle cap. We only need a few more and we can buy our own Brahmin. Bro, that is a freaking Fallout joke. It's a freaking Fallout joke, bro. Fallout's my favorite game. It's so cute. We'll make a blood wolf out of you yet, detective. Okay, tinder kit. There we go. Let's light this son of a birch. Yay! What is it you're looking for? About your stick. It's no stick, boy, and it's ancient, all-important shillelagh held by the family leader. It passed down as a sign of wisdom, duty, and right, only to those who have proven themselves many times over. Well, why? Legends tell that I don't remember how to say it. Shillelagh has been traced back to the landing of the old gods on the shores of the mystical Wee Ireland. Indeed, some say it's a splinter from the mighty Dagda's Lorgmore. The Dagda is a powerful god, and the Lorgmore is his magical war club for you American boys. Anyway, what of it? Oh gosh, I'm really sorry, but I set it on fire. Don't worry, I have a load of spares. Spares? Well, you think the first one to set an ancient powerful stick on fire? Now away with and solve this mystery. I don't have any spare sunstones. Might, though, I wish I did. Okay, bye. Knife wielding druid? Be careful with that knife. What are you doing anyway? Stabbing the darkness to chase it off. Right. Can I have your knife so I can do that too? I mean, I guess there's no I in knife. Wait a minute. That's exactly how knife is spelt. Grr. What is it, boy? Has the devil come for us? Arf. Look at this. Before refrigerators existed, people used to store ice in hills like this. Untrue. They couldn't have made ice without refrigerators. They'd get the ice from the lakes during the winter. So wait, you're trying to tell me that lakes had refrigerators? That is crazy. Crazy enough to be true. Okay, I believe you. That's not what I was saying at all. Look, detective, I understand that you don't want to be outed as an informant. When I post a blog about this Deluminati, I'll give you a cool nickname like the whistleblower. Please no. It's like there's something in there. Can't reach it, the gate's locked. I need to find something I can pick the lock with. A jacuzzi! Well, actually. Sky is possibly still stormy. Gets pretty dark when the sun is turned off, huh? Loose rock base. The base of this well is pretty loose. Think you can slide one out. Okay. Grassy knoll. Rumor has it that the grassy knoll of a certain president was shot from. Julie, we're over 4,000 miles away. That's how they got away with it, detective. It's colder now that it's sort of nighttime. Wouldn't mind an adult robe about now. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, detective. People in glass houses don't let friends do drugs. What? Oh, I thought I was supposed to maybe open the... Nobody in or out. Would the archdruid say so? Would sirs like anything? The sun has gone out. That it has. How unfortunate. This could be a long night, and I've packed no snacks for the Weans. Has anyone else entered the house? Not that I'm aware of. The archdruid is keeping the house on lockdown until further notice. Goodbye, sis. Let's see if we can knock one loose. Nice. Here, have this. You want me to prepare this for you, do you? It'll have to wait till the house is reopened. That's not what it was for the children. Not meaning to be rude, sir, but how would a child swallow an apple whole? Irish children cannot dislocate their jaws. Not since St. Patrick himself was banished the snakes out of the children last Tuesday. Saint me? Well, you're welcome. Let's chop this apple up. There you go. I don't understand, sir. It's already prepared. Yeah, it's for you. A snack to share as you need. Why, thank you, sir. I'm afraid I cannot let you into the house without our Druid say so, but here, have this key to the greenhouse. Cool. This should get us in there. Stay back, Satan, or I'll bop you on your devilish nose. Hi there. Americans worse than the devil, so sun's gone out. I see it has not good for plants, not having sunlight. Of course. They need things to survive. You understand. I do. Plants have the same three basic needs as humans. Is that so? Sunlight, water, and a lot of reggae. Seems tiny hands. Careful now, that's Stankfoot, a pungent root if there ever was one, and there was plenty of them. Tell you what, I heard it through the grapevine that you Americans like souvenirs. Why don't you take some of that home with you? I say home, I really mean as far as customs. Thanks. Just don't get it near that flame of yours, it'll really stink the place up. Stanky herbs. Does the watering can get much use with all the rain? No, I mostly use it as a foot bath or a toilet when it's raining too much to run outside. Hopefully not both on the same day. Would you believe I used that plant to fight off a horde of zombies once? No thanks. It'll take forever to wash the smell out of the first one on my coat. Nice flower bed. What other things do you grow here? We grow it all. Edibles, combustibles, dirigibles. You have the lot. Really? What about an ant? Oh yes, there's one of them sleeping about the place somewhere. Chuck the plant? Of course. Of course I have. This isn't baby's first garden. Surely not a spaghetti tree. Oh, you can't move for the spaghetti trees in here. It's all pasta and sauce on those aisles. Awful mess. Is he alive? No? Oh, good. Wait a second. What happened to the sun then? That's what we're investigating. Well, I might have a lead for you there. Really brilliant. Normally it's up in the sky this time of day. When I lose something, I check the last place I remember having it. You think we should check the sky? I do. I have a ladder out back if you need to get up there. Shall I go get it, detective? Yes. I get the ladder. Can I go this way? Oh, soil thermometer. Yes, can't have your soil too hot or too cold. Shivering soil is no good to anyone, and soil with a fever, well, that's all sweaty and gross. Fascinating. You can have that one since you like it so much. Really? Thanks. Why do they call you tiny hands? That'd be on account of my tiny hands, you see. And yes, they look the same size as yours. But I wear big gloves, you see. Well, to me, they're big gloves. But you just call them gloves, which is one of the ways the world is different for micro handies like myself. Okay, I don't know where to get the ladder. I should be able to pick the lock with this. Oh, lucky break. That was a lucky guess. Let's see what's in here then. Strange O's. It's three of the letter O with apostrophes after them. That's odd. These barrels would have been used to store the ice, I guess. Somebody must have taken it all. All that's here now is water. This is some man cave. I'm not sure this is what people mean when they say man cave. Why not? It's a cave for men. Language isn't complicated, detective. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered to learn it. Three-letter O's with apostrophes after them. Very meta clue. I am very confused. I don't know what to do with any of this. Would you like some weed? Oh. Okay, he said something about this guy. This is the only place. Hmm. Whistles, you should show this to the Archdruid, mad for random letters she is. What's this? It can't be. Those O's, those apostrophes. Some O'Doolies must have snuck in and disguised as Doolies and stolen the Sunstone while we were distracted. Those fiends, those scoundrels. Jackians, the lot of them. Pure gobs they are, black and tans, every last one. They're as bad as what I. They're bad, is what I'm saying. Bad news if they're involved. We have a problem. You have to catch them. You hear? I'll whistle out. I'll whistle on the wind so that the butler knows to let you inside the house. Nice. Nice. This is someplace, detective. Someplace filled with three thieves. Let's find them. Oh, excuse me. Grandfather clock. It's broken and there's a strange grinding noise coming from the inside. Remember that time we accidentally burned down an entire house by messing with one of these? Good times. Dooley, shh. Portrait of Tammy Dooley supposedly spent a year and a day asking the why of everything, and Fairy said until it let her go in frustration. If it's not broken, it can be. That feels like a motto I can get behind. Same. Let's go downstairs. What's up, Pat Dooley? Oh, don't mind me. Got a bit wet in the rain, so came indoors to warm my ferret. I don't see a ferret. It's a hungry wee monster, so it might be hunting for sausage around here somewhere. Giggles to self. Have you seen any strange looking individuals? I did. Two men wearing a pervert coat and the other one dressed like a wee girl. Brilliant. Where did they go? They've intimidated her into silence. Don't worry, ma'am. We'll find them. Is your name Pat too? Family name. Siblings are Patty, Patsy, Patrice, and Patchoulio. But no Patty. That makes no sense. None of us are slabs of meat. I better get going. Those doolies aren't going to catch themselves. They might, not the brightest bunch. They say even a broken clock is right twice a day. I change his time strategically, so this clock is never right. That cooker is quite the beast. See, if we were in Holland, we could call it a Dutch oven. Ah, there are bits of a statue in here. What? This cupboard is actually filled with cups? Where's all the food? What are these pots made of? Dreams. They're so shiny. Hands off Pat's pots. This won't open? That's just for holding magnets. You know those wee magnets people give them to you as souvenirs? Gosh, if they only had a handy name so I could explain them to you. Anyway, that's the magnet box. It doesn't open. Hands off, I'm boiling those kettles for tea. What? No, to free the water soul. Look at it there, floating off to water heaven. Are you making fun of me? Honestly, I'm as unsure as you. Bye bye, water ghosts. Rub a puka on your veruca. I don't know why he looks so happy about it, poor wee guy. I love this thing. I used to ride in between here and wherever this goes. Julie, for the last time, you haven't been here before, so you can't have used this dumbwaiter. Hey, I'm neither dumb nor a waiter. Oops. I mean, whatever this broken lift thing would say. Broken, eh? Yeah, it's why I'm only mid getaway and not fully gotten away. One of the cogs is broken and now I'm stuck. I think if we find the cog, we get this guy out and arrest him. Okay, I remember there being cogs around here somewhere. Probably. No, I haven't gotten that far yet. Honey glazed ham. I think I've wet myself from saliva. Push it real good. Salt and pepper. Honey loaves. Is there anything they can't make out of honey? Given how old this place is, a lubricant seems like it could come in useful at some point. Cooking lard. The remains of a stew made out of honeyed beef. How are there leftovers? A baguette delivered this morning from France. One of the joys of being in Europe. I'm starting to think I've been drinking honey the wrong way. Boxes full of bees. That explains the honeyed everything. I think I've died and gone to heaven. All right. I was looking for cogs. Great old Gynet Dooley, inventor of the sleeping on the job. I've never been more sure that this is my family. Somebody else's room, not a place for us. A painting of a handle in which the artist just glued the actual handle to a frame and painted over it. A Dooley family masterpiece. I like the carefree and liberal use of a naked, unmonitored flame in this place. It really sets the atmosphere. Is there a woman's face screaming inside the knob on that locker drawer? Boy, is anyone who doesn't get that reference going to be lost. That's me. I'm lost. Half of 4-poster bed. Fancy. Julie, you know that's just perspective. No, you're right. 2 posters. I guess we're only half welcome. Ensuite. Vent. A damp looking vent. Setting up my new home. Doo-doo-doo. Who's that? Showerhead. Sure, you can see showerheads everywhere, but have you seen a shower body? Not since the French shower revolution. Detective, you might need to close this case yourself. I need to interrogate this bathtub. Why even have a mirror if it's gonna be tiny? I made all of me to be seen. My heart sinks every time I enter a bathroom. Look, we have a tiny bathroom plug here too. See, we're not so different after all, you and I. Huh? Well, this is the letdown. Julie, this is gorgeous. Sure, but I misread the room as ensuite, and well... Okay. Let's go in the attic. Fence, interesting. This is a smaller castle and the giant castle. This is kind of extravagance I can get behind. Door is blocked by these obnoxiously large toys. Is there anyone hiding in there? Stay away! Why don't you come out and tell us where the sunstone is? Never! Literally never! I've set up a home in here and I'm cultivating a fungus I can live off of. You'll never get me out. Challenge accepted. To be clear, that was meant as a statement of demoralizing fact rather than an issuing of any challenge. Challenge accepted. Would you like some stanky herbs? Can I set this stuff on fire? The hatch at the top won't budge. Look like a mechanism has it locked in place. This attic is the size of your apartment. All right. Explore ground floor. That's the second largest green banner I've ever seen. This must be where they stole the sunstone from. I feel like this house violates so many health and safety guidelines. Their guidelines, detective, more like suggestions, really. Can't take Julie out of America. Broken glass, probably from the theft. Or there could have been an emergency. With a vault like that, I'd have robbed it myself. Sauban. Sauban is pronounced Shivon. What a menacing name. It says here that she robbed a castle and sold it out to sea so she wouldn't have to give it back. That would explain the eye patch. And the pigeon on her shoulder, and she's painted red and green. A handful of fancy looking shields. I could fit like one shield per hand, tops. Maybe one in my mouth? This place is so big you need benches to take rest between rooms. Detective, do you pronounce it vase or vase? I'm a vase man myself. Same. Painting of the sun. I guess it must be important to them or something. Look, detective, they even have drawers to store their dust and cobwebs. Look at those flames. You wouldn't see that in Monkey Island. It's locked. What a monster would lock me out of the room made for eating. Let's go to the drawing room. Dear head, does this look like, with the skin on? Our school mascot? I guess he does with the skin on. May he bleat for us all. Connor Dooley, one of the family's military leaders in the O Wars. I'm so jet lagged, I need chairs for all of me, not just my arms. There's not that much space for drawing in here. What a nice fire to come inside to. And when the sun gone, the fire will be a new god providing light and heat for all its followers. Dooley, that's crazy talk. Quiet! Don't make me sacrifice you to the new god. I know I am just a simple beat cop and not just a fancy pants detective, but I think you just made the smelly plant smellier. All right, we got burning herbs. That was just a lucky guess, you guys. It's fogging up now. I could fill the area with that. Wait a minute. This should smoke them out. That smell, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Cogs. Where's the guy? Looks like we smoked him out. Book him, Dooley. Yeah, book him, Dooley. Wait, sorry, that's me. Book him, me. Cough, cough. Where's the sunstone? No idea. I got scared during the heist and hidden here. You'll know it from me. I'll tell you that, and I'll tell you true. Okay. Barricade kicked over. I don't really understand how these got knocked over, but I got the result I wanted, so happy days. Okay. We got one guy out. Some cogs. Huh. Uh, don't understand where a cog. I don't remember seeing a cog anywhere. Cog. Don't think I have another use for this, he says. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what to do here. I know I've got to do something with the clock. I've only found two, but I don't know how to get to this one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Wait a minute. It says there's pieces of statue. I didn't know I could enter the dollhouse. A horrific wind-up toy with a wind-up key. You squint, it almost looks like the American alphabet. It has a glassy stare that says, "Kill me now." A hurl. They used to play this hurling. It's essentially a fight with sticks in an optional scoring system. Can we take it as a memento? Really is a stanky root, the stankiest. Honk, honk. Part of the vent system that allowed me to choke Lewis out. I guess this is a good place as any to store your noxious fog. Alright, what is this? Hurl and a wind-up key. A cog. Is that what I need for this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff. Hmm. 200 people beat another with sticks while some less violent players score points. Fastest and most brutal game on earth, apparently. I don't understand at all what I'm. Wait. Let's see what's going on in here. Seems to have some extra cogs. Okay, got it. Accidentally hit upstairs. Cool. All right, got that one. Let's get this thing fixed. Yeah, free the dumb waiter who got stuck inside. Hey, we have to figure out what order the cogs go in to rebuild the system and get that end cog moving again. What do you mean? Got it. That's the system back up and running. Let's get this guy out and into cuffs. I'd complain about having to work on holiday, but I just enjoy putting people in cuffs so much. Where's the sunstone? Haha, I'll never tell you because I don't entirely know. Maduli had it, and I got separated from her with a lift rope. But she's a sharp one. You won't catch her with her trousers around her ankles. Oh no. They'll never take me alive. But we just did. Oh, well, then you'll never catch me. You are caught. I won't go down without a fight. See where this goes now that it's working. These are all just like that statue I saw in the bin. I wonder if that means one of these is fake. I should look for a way to verify the statues. I'd even have to double check the portraits I found to be sure. I haven't found a portrait that matches this statue yet. Big Fin Dooley is supposed to supposedly bait the salmon of knowledge. Surely that should be ate the salmon? No, he caught it and gave it a beating for not knowing to avoid his fishing line. He has large hands, all the better for beating fish with. Maybe we can rule him out by finding a matching statue. I haven't found a portrait that matches that statue yet. Long flowing green banners. They sure do like green in this country. I haven't found the portrait that matches the statue. I haven't found the portrait that matches the statue. It's a painting of the dining room, including a smaller painting of this room, which has the same, and so on ad infinitum. Infinity is endless. You can't really add it into something. I haven't found a portrait that matches this statue yet. What's for dinner, detective? I can't stand the antipasti. It's antipasti. An old bottle of vinegar, pungent, I think. It might be worth taking. That's some length. I see what we've done. Okay, so this statue has the clubbed hands of the famous fish fighter Fin Dooley, right? Siobhan. What a menacing blah 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 blah. This one. Menacing eye patch. Or not very convincing parrot. Oh, so we did that one. Tammy Dooley spent a year and a day asking the why of every fairy until she let it go in frustration. All right, and then the other one, we got this guy. Great old Dooley, whatever. He's asleep in his portrait. What? Maybe his statue is sleeping too. Okay. That's Connor. This is the lady. The matches scar on her face. This is the fake. I'm not going out with a fight. Take this. She's got a rolling pin. I'm not afraid to use it. Quick, Julie, confiscate it. Oh no, give back. Look, detective, she had this in her pockets too. Did she now? Arrest her duly for the very real and not paranormal, or just normal, if you will, crime of theft. You arrested me and my boys and stole back our admittedly stolen legacy. What more do you want from me? How about the sunstone, eh? Your buddy just took that from me. Did he now? What's your stolen legacy then? The sunstone. Hand it over. So he already took it. Is this guy for real? Oh, I am for real. All right. Veryreal. Okay, whatever. All right. So now we have the sunstone and a rolling pin. The altar has been proven to be less than secure. I'd better take it to. Got it. Guess what? You got the stone back. I'll be honest, nothing like this has happened in 100 years and one more. To my eternal shame, I'm not entirely sure what comes next. But I remember my grandmother's grandmother who died long before my time telling tales of a recovery system, a way to use the stone to reboot the sun. Wait, how did she tell you the tale if she was dead? Oh, sorry. I thought you needed some information about how to save the world when it seemed like what you needed was electron lyricism and poetic license. Sorry. Anyway, there's a secret room in the castle, Julie, the entrance to which is hidden in the phrase, if you have a burning desire to see the sun again, you must follow your hearth. I'm sure you can detectivate your way through that. One more time. Tell me about the O'Dooleys, a cursed lot, a splinter faction of the family who turned on us in the O Wars. O Wars. A dark time for Ireland it was. You had Dooley against Dooley, Murphy against O'Murphy, Riley against O'Reilly, and more. I'll say no more about those times until we all be forced to sing the sad song. Suffice to say, the O'Dooleys and us have been at war ever since. They still feel it's their family's duty to protect the Sunstone, even though they lost that right the day they picked up the O and the apostrophe and went to war. They must have snuck in during the ceremony to steal the Sunstone, underhanded, as only an O'Dooley can be. You have to catch them, you hear? Catch them and get the Sunstone back. I have arrested them. What was the riddle again? If you have a burning desire to see the sun again, then you must follow your hearth. If you have a burning desire to see the sun again, you must follow your hearth. Maybe the hidden room is through here. I need to put out the fire first to find out. Uh, Maybe we need to get the rolling pin to the guy downstairs. Damn. You never find me, Mama. We already have. Well, we won't be able to catch her. She's locked up. Oh, well, you never arrest. Oh, no. Um. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. One of those old rolling pins that doesn't have a rolling part to it. So a round stick. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Where's this one room? I don't know. I can't get in here. Wait, there's a well. There's a well. There's a well. that we can get water from. I might be able to get water from here if I can find a crank. I don't want to smash the well. That wouldn't work. There'd be no way to turn it. What? Wait, can I just take the water here? I might be able to get water from here if I can find a crank. I think I know what we need to do. We need this. This is going to be one of those things I think shouldn't work, but does 100%. Of course, why wouldn't that work? I would have never thought that would work. But whatevs. All right, put this handle here. Oh, we got to connect these. These. If I stick this handle on the end, I can use it as a crank. So I did the rolling pin and the handle. Let's get this well working and get some water. Perfect. Let's get that water. Received item bucket of water. All right, let's go dump the water in the fire and go through the secret door. It was down here. Let's put this on the fire and see what happens. Oh, I got to keep the bucket. There's something on the wall behind the fire. Looks like some kind of lock and need to know the Dooley family crest and motto to get through. So what are they, Dooley? What? It's not broke, it can be. Is it a lion? They like green, he said. Got it. Secret ladder. We're in some kind of secret chamber. We should have brought the torch in here. We have the torch. What is this place? Never mind that. What is that thing? A rocket? I think I'm in love. Is that a rocket? Well, not rocket, but it looks like it gets thrust up from steam built up from the connected furnace. Still pretty impressive tech for something so old. A steam-powered, not rocket from 1,000,000 years ago. Take that, NASA. It's carved into it. A sun, I guess? It looks just like my birthmark. Julie, you don't have a birthmark, and certainly not one like that. If I did have a birthmark, oh, that's what it would look like. I can feel it in my... It's Irish for soul. I guess we need to put the gem in it. It has an opening, looks right. I guess this thing flies the... What am I saying? This is all insane. Would you have preferred a case with banshees and fomorians and the fair folk? It would have made more sense, at least. We put the gem in the rocket to fly it to the snuffed out the sun and reignite it. Did you say goodbye to the rocket? Seems rude not to. An old furnace. We need wool or coal to get it started. A large boiler for shooting the rocket into space. You know, we can use this. Oh, I guess not. The pipes must send steam to the rocket to power it. Control panel, let me see what it says. Zigzag. Hey, hey, hey. Fire level 0. Sunstone reading 0. Rocket status. No, no, no. Aw, party pooper. The sunstone seems to fit into this chamber. Dang it. Well, the gem is in place. I guess we get the furnace going and press the large go button on the control panel. Okay, detective, we can do this. Like this. This seems to run up to the ceiling. I presume it's a chimney that comes out somewhere on the roof. Nope, I didn't mean to go in here. How do I get up to the roof? I've never felt more like an explorer than I do now. New country, a burning torch. Oh, I already read that. That to the top won't budge. Can I ask the guy out front, maybe? This place has all manners of secrets, hasn't it? Well, we are in the oldest country in the world, and this is the oldest house in it. Bound to have its secrets. That doesn't sound. Is that true? I would trust what you read in your American school books, sir. Anyone with a printer, some glued in agenda can change those. Goodbye, sirs. How do I get up there? Beat the door down, bro. Where do I get the coal from the fireplace? Where do I get coal or wood? What am I missing here? We need wood or coal to get it started. Okay. Let's scoop some of this out. There we go. No, I keep going upstairs. I'm so sorry. It's this way. So sorry. Oh God, Mary, gotta keep going. Crazy. Okay, let's fill this baby up. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure you're not meant to fill babies with coal or any combustibles, really. Okay. Control panel. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Zigzag is married to his work. Sorry. Oh, we have filled it with coal. We just need to light it. Oh. This is how castles burn down, probably. Control panel. Let's see what it says. Fire level 1. Sunstone reading 1. Rocket status. Yes, yes, yes. Let's blow this Roman candle. Okay, let's do it. Let's solve this case and get the sun up and running again. Do you want to press the button, Julie? Really? Of course. It's your family's rocket. It's your big day. Oh, shucks, detective. Thanks. Launch sequence activated. Woo! Launch rocket in 10. Error, launch doors blocked. Opening access hatch for manual fix. Oh, man. No problem. We just need to get the doors open and restart the launch. Rocket launch in 9. Oh, no. 8. 7. 6. We're not going to make it there. 5. 4. 3. 2. We did it. Launch in 1 second. Let's do this quick. Hole in the wall for a crank to go into. This must be the top of the furnace. What? Rusted shut. Put the lard on it. Put the lard on it. Let's grease up this son of a hatch. You grease up those drawers like a pro. I don't have the hatch. Where am I going? Oh no. I don't have the. I have to go back and get the. Okay, I gotta bash it. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have the crank back. Oh my gosh. How would you have ever known that? Inexplicably. I can't do it, Dooley. I'm not strong enough. Launch imminent. We're not gonna make it. Step aside. 0 seconds to launch. Wait, that means it's time to launch. Let's do this. It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. Detective? Yeah. Thanks for pretending you couldn't turn the crank. I need to work on my ability to lie. You can never lie to me. Come on, let's go finish your ceremony. Family, friends, we gather here again on this once ominous day to perform the coming of age ceremony and to properly welcome our prodigal son, Patrick Julie, back to the fold. Did you hear that? She said, I'm a prodigy. That you are, buddy. That you are. We did it. We did it. All right. So these are bonus ones. The next one is going to be Fun Fair Dismissal. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.